Warning, this article contains major spoilers from The Last of Us, Episode 9. HBO has aired The Last of Us Season 1 finale, with the story set to continue with a second outing in the not-too-distant future. Episode 9, titled Look for the Light, saw Ellie Williams, played by Bella Ramsey, and Joel Miller, Pedro Pascal, make it to the Fireflies camp after facing so many perils. Here's a summary of the main plot points from Look for the Light. Ellie's mother. The episode opened with a flashback to Ellie's mother Anna, Ashley Johnson, who gave birth to her little baby after fighting off a clicker. She realized she was bitten but told her friend Marlene, Merle Dandridge, she'd cut the umbilical cord to her baby before she was bitten and hadn't been nursing the child as she was now infected. Her mother then asked Marlene to kill her and raise the baby, which her friend reluctantly agreed to. Marlene and Anna had known each other their whole lives, and she also gave her friend her switchblade for Ellie. The Last of Us streaming. How to watch The Last of Us in the UK. HBO's post-apocalyptic drama series The Last of Us launched with a feature-length premiere. The show imagines a post-pandemic world populated by the last vestiges of humanity, with one girl offering a ray of hope. The Last of Us is led by Game of Thrones alumni Pedro Pascal and Bella Ramsey, playing Joel and Ellie respectively, who are traveling across America on a desperate mission to escape from a quarantine zone. Ellie was deeply traumatized. The episode then cut back to the present, with Ellie still deeply affected by her encounter with David, Scott Shepherd. Joel said they were getting close now to the hospital and finally they could find a cure. The teen kept zoning out as she struggled with what had happened. It was ironic, as Joel was just starting to open up but Ellie was shutting down. Joel told Ellie she didn't have to go to the hospital, but she said she would, and said they would finish what we started. Joel told Ellie about the aftermath of Sarah's death in a touching moment. Joel revealed he was ready to take his own life, but he flinched at the last moment after being left broken with his daughter Sarah's, Nico Parker, death. He also said meeting Ellie helped to heal the wound of losing Sarah. Ellie and Joel were then ambushed by military men just when it appeared they were safe, but it turned out to be the Fireflies, who saved them, and Marlene showed up. Joel realized the truth about the cure. Ellie was being prepped for surgery by a doctor, who believed Ellie contained something which made cordyceps think she was one of them. The doctor was hoping to extract the cordyceps, multiply it in a lab and give it to others to save the human race. However, as Joel pointed out, cordyceps grew inside the brain, and this would mean Ellie would have to die in order to get the cure. Joel realized her and Ellie were lied to, and he tried to get to her, but the Fireflies wouldn't let him. Joel rescued Ellie. The Fireflies walked him to the highway and gave him Ellie's switchblade, but Joel managed to escape. He located Ellie and killed the doctor before they could operate it on her. After escaping from the hospital, he was cornered by Marlene in car park, who warned him how he could have saved the world. But Joel couldn't give Ellie up and would try to keep protecting her. Why did Joel lie to Ellie? Ellie woke up from the drugs and Joel lied to her, telling they were conducting tests. He told her there were others like her, who were immune and the doctors couldn't make any of it work. However, Joel had really killed Marlene and helped Ellie to escape in the car. He said ultimately they'd stopped looking for a cure and said the hospital was attacked. Joel said he was taking them home as Ellie went to sleep, apologizing for what he'd done. Ellie asked Joel to swear to her everything he'd said about the Fireflies was true. Don't miss. Prince Harry has put himself in danger and should miss coronation. Inside 4 in a bed owner fumes after guest refuses to stay at B&B. Video. Kate Garraway calls out Prince Harry for inaccurate Lilibet detail. Latest, 1,744,244. He lied to her and told her it was all true, with Ellie believing him reluctantly. Joel's reasoning for lying was to protect Ellie from the truth, knowing she would have to sacrifice herself for the human race. He knew full well the teen would give her life if it meant an end to cordyceps, but selfishly he knew he couldn't lose Ellie. Ellie was Joel's savior and his reason for being, and he refused to give her up, instead deciding to protect her until his death. Ellie revealed her first kill. They made it to Wyoming, and finally Ellie opened up and told Joel about Riley, Storm Reed. Riley lost her mind and Ellie had to kill her, with the teen taking all the deaths hard. The Last of Us is streaming on HBO Max and now.